Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It's 11:11. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Make a wish. The angels are with us here at 11:11 Mountain Time. And just welcome. Good morning, beautiful community of light. I am honored, absolutely honored to be your host this week. My name is Lisa Gunshore. I am a multi-generational psychic medium, functional Ayurveda practitioner, and trance channel. And I am humbled and joyful to have all of the incredible beings of light that are with us, beginning today, all through this next 7 days of healing and beyond. And this is, in fact, a circle of light, and that is our focus and our journey as we move through this week to support each other, to support the globe, in not only healing, but generating the power of light. And today we kick it off with this circle, and we are opening a circle of healing and teaching for each and every one of us to grow exponentially this week. And within this, I want to share that the Schumann Resonance, for those who follow the vibrations of the earth, spiked about midnight last night, shortly after midnight Mountain Time, to 47. It's not as high as it's been in the last week, but it was at 14 earlier in the day. So I can only imagine that that has something to do with the incredible amount of light that is spreading across the globe at this time. And last weekend in our 11:11 healing circle, the Schumann Resonance went from 7 to 60 in one day. And I hope that some of that had to do with our work on that day. And I anticipate, as we continue to spread light and raise the vibration of the earth and transform our genetic structure, that we will continue to see that rise. We have a dynamic team of healers from across the nation and beyond who are giving us this gift of healing this week. And I just want to express my thank you to all of you for being a part of this and for gifting us with your talents and your motivation and your light throughout this week. I also want to give great gratitude to everyone, the facilitators and the participants, and everyone who's helped me with logistics for this week. We are all a part of this together. And that is what's so incredible about this global event, is that each and every one of us across the globe are united. We are a united front this week. And so I wrote some notes from Spirit as I prepared for our call today. And one of the things that came up was an ask from Spirit for all of us to come into this circle, to come into this week with humility and honesty. And what I mean by that is that we are in this time of great awakening, and it is okay to be afraid. Some of us are doing things we have never done before. Some of us are worried about our loved ones and our family and our friends. Some of us are sick. And as we heal and grow together, it is okay to be afraid and to be worried and to be confused and to question our very existence. And it is by coming into this sacred space, each and every class, each and every meditation, each and every moment of every day, if we come into this space honest, that creates an opportunity for our emotions to be healed. Being honest with ourselves is vulnerability. And I was working on my next book yesterday, and I pulled out this card, a photocopy of a card from so long ago. And It said on it, vulnerability is my strength. And I remember chanting that over and over and over and over again. And this is the opportunity for us to be vulnerable with each other and in the world. Because being vulnerable creates intimacy and connection. And that is exactly what we're looking for today as seekers, healers, intuits, and empaths for all of us. No matter where you're at in your life or in your spiritual journey, we're here together. The other message I got from Spirit that I absolutely love is you have permission to be yourself. It's time. It's time to be you, to be the fullness of who you are, whatever that is. I was wearing unicorn ears last night and calling myself Rainbow Bright, and it's all okay. So be yourself. You have permission to be yourself, and please show up as yourself in each and every class that we have this week. By laying our vulnerabilities, our concerns, our dark and our light at the feet of the masters throughout this week, it will be transmuted into light and we will be healed in whatever capacity we need to be healed. So at this time, I want to ask you to just ground in. You can plant both feet onto the floor if you'd like. You can even place your hands on your body if you need to. But ground into your space and take a few deep breaths. And just become an observer of your physical body. You don't have to do anything. Don't take action. Don't judge. Just notice. Notice how your body feels, your physical body. If you need movement, move. If you need to stretch, stretch. If you need to be still, be still. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. And as you breathe out, feel the energy and the breath run all the way down to the tips of your toes and grounding you into the earth below you. And now bring your awareness to your luminous light body, your energy body, your etheric body. And just notice that. Notice the energy that's around you. Notice what you feel. And take a deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, bring your chin to your chest and slowly open your eyes. And then bring your gaze up to your surroundings. And just look around the room. Maybe notice something you haven't seen in the room before and ground yourself into your space. Give yourself permission to have stillness and to be present in this moment. Welcome. Welcome to our sacred space. I want to begin by sharing a message from Lucinda. Lucinda is a being that I am connected with from Lemuria, and she shared a message that I wanted to share with all of you today that I thought was very profound and perfect for this moment. So here's my notes. She said, "This is just one moment in millions of moments in the continuum of time. We urge you, do not become attached to this moment. This global event is merely a reset. Be the observer of this event, of this moment in time. Each individual soul must evolve through and within this time. Travel through the world, but do not be defined by it. The council of luminous beings have made their wisdom available to you in the past and now. During this great awakening, it is time now to live in unconditional relationship with the universe. It is in that space that you can access our wisdom. This has always been there. It is called our inner knowing. The answers are all around you now. Synchronicities will take place like flashes of lightning, affirming that you are in the flow of one. You are never alone. This is the time to recognize spirit in one another. Become love and walk in the path of compassion. And at this time, I'm going to hand it over to one of my colleagues, Janae. I'm going to unmute you, Janae.
Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday. Happy beginnings. I'm so humbled to be here as always. So thank you for the invitation, Lisa. Thank you for bringing us all together and bringing this all in. It's incredible. I'm feeling it. I don't know if everybody else is feeling it, but I am feeling it, and just feeling really joyous. And it sometimes feels a little weird to say that in this time, but I do. And I think the people that are feeling into that love and that beauty that is working its way to the surface right now, we need to hold that joy for the other people, because there's a lot of heaviness that is being felt right now. And I have two things I'm going to share. I'd like to start, just for this circle, I have a chant, and it's actually the teacher-student chant. So I'm going to go ahead and read what I'm actually chanting first, and then I'm going to chant it just to kind of pull in the circle, pull in all the learning that we're going to be experiencing this week. And then I pulled a card last night for coming in today, and I can't wait to share that. So the mantra, it says, may we be protected together. May we be nourished together. May we work together with great vigor. May our study be enlightening. May there be no hatred between us. Om, peace, peace, and more peace. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavai Tejasvina Varhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Just calls in such a beautiful energy for all of us gathered together. We're both students and teachers at all times. Going back to that humility that Lisa shared, I'm forever a student. I love it. So moving over to the card I pulled last night. So the deck I have is a spirit animal deck. And so it also relates all of the animals to the earth elements, which I'm just in love with. There's a shamanic piece to it, but it has the earth, fire, water, air, and it also has spirit. And speaking of spirit animals, it didn't surprise me really what came up for everything that's coming into the summit this week. So I'm gonna just hold it up. It's kind of the spirit animal of all animals. And it's probably backwards for you, but this is the unicorn that this is coming in. So just like the unicorn with spirit, I think there's so much of, is it real? Does it exist? Is it there if I can't see it? So many questions about spirit. And just like the unicorn, it's all those same questions that come to mind. And even just thinking of the horn on the unicorn, where that is, and that's right at the third eye, that eye that's looking towards the future, pulling in what is to come while still holding the present and the past, which is what our other eyes are holding for us. So I just think it's so beautiful coming into that. And it's okay to have all those questions. It's okay to lose your way. That's why we hold space for each other. That's why these circles, and why they're needed, why we need each other, why we come together. Because sometimes the load can get too heavy for someone else, and then we can take it on. Because like I said, some of us are feeling joy, and we can hold that for everyone else. So I feel what the unicorn was pulling in is actually just all of those questions, all of the beautiful mysteries that lie around us and that are always present, because we are truly never alone. And just like that third eye, I have to say this little part from it, it's really calling in and is responsible for our intellect, our intuition, and our deepest wisdom. And I think that everyone that is joining the summit this week, that is what they are tapping into. That is what they are helping us remember about ourselves. They're helping us find our way back to ourselves. Maybe it's been a while. Sometimes that can be a little scary. Let it be scary. Sit with that, because that's part of the journey. Own all of the journey. And we're so just blessed to have them here and facilitating us into this new world. And Lisa, you're one of them, so I'm going to hand it back over to you.
Thank you, Janae. Thank you for being on here. All right. All right. So we're going to do a little meditation practice and a healing practice in our circle today before we wrap up with logistical stuff. And so I want to talk to you about accessing stillness. With all that is going on in the world, the most beautiful gift we've been given is that a lot of the earth has become still. And the other day I went outside because we're all at home and I needed to get some sunshine and get in my own space. And I was practicing some yoga outside, and I looked up into the sky, and the most beautiful bald eagle flew over top of me with its white head just shining in the sun. It was absolutely incredible. And this bald eagle had this freedom and this joy that the sky was still. That was really what I felt from him. And so this week, and really beyond, as we move through this time, this challenging time, which who knows how long it will go, but through this time, it is so important that we can access stillness. Stillness is the place in between the breath. Stillness is the unstruck sound of Om. Stillness is a place where you can go and be one with all sentient beings upon the planet, and perhaps all of the soul energies beyond our reach in this dimensional reality. And so at this time, again, just ground, however you're going to sit is fine. You can sit in your chair and plant both feet on the floor. You can sit Indian style, however you feel. It's really up to you. And close down your eyes. And we're going to begin by just taking 3 deep breaths together. Inhale through the nose using your natural filtration system. And open mouth exhale. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. One more time, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Now breathe in, and this time at the height of the in-breath, just hold it for a moment and notice the stillness, and then release. On the release, also hold your breath for a moment and access the stillness. And continue to breathe, and on each inhalation, pause at the height of your inhalation. And each time, see if you can hold it a little longer and access stillness. And on each one of your exhalations, as you release your air, again, hold it for a moment and access stillness. And continue this practice, breathing in and holding in the stillness, and breathing out and holding in the stillness. And we're going to continue this for a couple minutes. So just continue this breath. And if you can, just sit in the stillness. In the space of the unstruck sound. It is in this space of emptiness that we can access our wisdom and each other. Take one more deep breath in and out. Bring your chin to your chest and slowly flutter your eyes open. And you can bring your gaze back up if you'd like. At this time, if you did bring a candle into the circle today, and don't worry if you didn't, you can absolutely do this after this circle, but if you did bring a candle, this is the time to get it out. And as you light your candle, I want you to think of whatever it was that you wanted to heal. So as we're in our circle today, there may be people that we want to heal. There may be something within ourselves we'd like to heal. Maybe the world that we want to heal. Whatever that thing or person or idea is that you want to heal, that is the intention of our candles. And we can keep them burning day after day through this whole entire week if we'd like to, holding space for those that need healing. And what I'd like you to do, I don't know if I can hold this up for you to see. I think I'll put it in front of His Holiness over here. So we have him sitting there behind us. And I'm going to set it there. So if you don't have a candle, you can look at that flame there. But I want you to just visualize the flame, the light of that candle surrounding the people that have asked for healing, and perhaps even the whole globe. You can bring both your hands together at heart center in prayer, or you can place them on your lap. And I'm going to read a prayer for the healing of humanity, for the protection through this global event, and for all of us to receive the information that we need or want to be able to move forward in our new reality. And I'm going to put my glasses on. Okay. And you can light your candles during this time and then just visualize the energy of the flame around our entire globe. May the pain of every living creature be completely cleared away. May I be the doctor, the medicine, and may I be the nurse for all sick beings in the world until everyone is healed. May a rain of food and drink descend to clear away the pain of thirst and hunger. And during the eon of famine, may I myself change into food and drink. May I become an inexhaustible treasure for those who are poor and destitute. May I turn into all things they could need and be placed close beside them. May I be a protector for those without one, a guide for all travelers on the way. May I be a bridge, a boat, and a ship for all who wish to cross the water. May I be an island for those who seek one, and a lamp for those desiring light. May I be a bed for all who wish to rest, and a slave for all who want a slave. May I be a wishing jewel, a magic vase, powerful mantras, and great medicine. May I become a wish-fulfilling tree and a cow of plenty for the world. Just like space and the great elements such as earth, may I always support the lives of all the boundless creatures. And until they pass away from pain, may I also be the source of life for all the realms of varied beings that reach unto the ends of space. And so it is. Thank you to all of you, the beautiful, luminous beings of light in this community that are coming together for a week of healing. And with that, I'm going to share some logistics for our event for this entire week so that everyone knows how to access all of this incredible and profound, really it's a potent schedule. That's the words I want to use. So if you have not registered for the Global Healing Summit, you still can. You can throughout the entire week. And you'll do that by visiting our website, oneheartoneearth.net. Again, the website's oneheartoneearth.net. And you just click on there and you can register. The registration is going to open you to an email sharing lineup for the day and the replays. And also, all of our facilitators have created beautiful gifts and offerings for each and every one of you, and that information will come through the registration as well. You can also watch the summit live on our YouTube channel, Buddhist Biohacker. So it's just youtube.com/Buddhist Biohacker. You can go on there, and if you subscribe, you're going to get notifications when we go live. But you can also visit the website, oneheartoneearth.net, and on the home page, there will be a direct link and a schedule for today's lineup so that you know when to log on and how to access the videos. The replays will be available to everyone, and we will have information to connect with each and every facilitator on their videos throughout the week. So there's going to be so much that you're going to get out of this week. And before I share what's up for the rest of the day today, I'm going to hand it back over to Janae to talk about all the amazing offerings and gifts and some different things that we have going on so that you can participate this whole week. And before I do that, I just want to say the intention of this summit is to generate momentum of light, to bring all of us together, not only to heal, but to expand our gifts exponentially during this time of rapid ascension. And so a lot of these gifts and offerings and the participant contest that we're going to share with you in a minute is all to continue to generate this energy of light. So I'm going to unmute you, Janae, and I'm going to pass it back over to you here.
Okay, perfect. So I want to share that in the chat box, I went ahead and typed up the One Heart, One Earth in case anybody's more visual. You can click on that. You can save it so you can find these events that are going on this week. We're really excited with everything that's coming in. And as far as the giveaway, we came up with an awesome giveaway at the end of the week for everyone to just really participate. And really every time you show up for one of the workshops, or we're going to be prompting every single day when the email is sent out. There's a prompt of how you can participate and something to get you thinking about what you can post on Instagram. We would love everyone to participate and be a part of this. Really, every time you share and you show up, you're showing up for yourself this week. And that's why we're just trying to get everyone to jump in and get excited and build this light and be the light. So come and do these classes, look for that prompt every day, and the prizes that will be given out are going to be put in there. So you'll have more information regarding that. Some of the teachers, healers that are part of this are going to be adding something into that as well. So every time that you share something on Instagram, every time that you show up for a workshop and you're present, every time you show up and let your light shine out, you're going to be entered into this raffle. So we're really excited, and just show up. We're excited to meet all of you guys and just be inspired by each other and just hold those candles for each other as well as everyone else.
Yay. Do you want to share with everyone the hashtag and kind of brief instructions and the prompt for today?
Yes. So Lisa's awesome. I'm like technologically challenged for the most part. So she's making so much happen. She had the brilliant idea of doing a hashtag. So when you share your post on your Instagram, make sure to put hashtag One Heart, One Earth. And then that will all go, and you can go in there and you can find and see what everybody else is doing. So that's how you make that happen, is doing that hashtag one more time, One Heart, One Earth. And what was the other piece, Lisa? I'm like,
just so the hashtag and then the prompt for today.
So today we would love for you to share how you are stepping into your inner wisdom. So just like that unicorn stepping into it, and what does that look like for you? It could just be sharing a photo of the candle that you lit, a thought that comes up, something from spirit that comes through, maybe a poem that you have kind of tucked away, kind of bubbles up, and you want to share that. Just share. Like, don't be afraid. Right now is not the time to be quiet. That's why we're here. It's because everybody's been quiet. And the earth is actually, I just saw this week. It's the earth is putting us in a giant timeout, basically. And it's like, it's telling us to show up. We've been like quiet. We've been like kind of making our light a little bit smaller, and that's not what's being called upon right now. So just share. I can't wait to see all of you guys. I'm going to get on there and post something right away after this class. And yeah, just can't wait to see all of you guys throughout the week.
Thank you, Janae. All right. So again, to register, to watch, to participate, the website's oneheartonearth.net. The hashtag is hashtag OneHeartOneEarth 2020. We already have some great stuff up there. We also have a song of the day. So every day we're going to share a YouTube video that either makes you think or talks about uniting or just whatever spirit calls. We'll be sharing that as well. And what's coming up today? We've got some really exciting things coming up today. So our very first facilitator is Eve Crow, and she is a shaman, and she is leading an ancestral clearing meditation today at 1:11 Mountain Time. So that is 1:11 Mountain Time. That's 3:11 Eastern Time. I know some of you guys it's still morning, and some of you it's afternoon from wherever you are in the world, but it's essentially going to be in about 90 minutes. And so that is going to be wonderful. It's a really excellent meditation to work with your ancestry and to do some healing around your family tree. So that's going to be beautiful. My husband is a percussionist and tribal drummer, and he and I are going to be popping up live at some point today, drumming and chanting to continue to raise the vibration. We also have a podcast coming up later today, if you want to tune into that, talking about the matriarch, which we are, the women of the world, the moms of the world are suddenly being launched into homeschooling and all sorts of things. So that's going to be challenging. So we have just so many great things going on today. And I just, again, it's all about shining our light. And thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for being a part of this healing summit. And I look forward to seeing all of you this week. And I guess I'll briefly say tomorrow what we have is distance doula for the dying. If you're interested in helping in that realm, that's going to be coming up tomorrow, as well as I'll be leading a Meet Your Masters meditation to meet your spirit guides. So all of that is coming up between today and tomorrow. Stay tuned to the YouTube channel and to our website for more information. Thank you guys so much. And let's just shine our lights. Om. Bye, everybody.